up, everybody? It's your boy, King Boys Productions, and I am back at it with another reaction video. So today, I am here with the kid LAROI. Kids Are Growing Up Part 1 official video. Now, this is the second, or I guess the first song that he dropped like 2 weeks ago, or it was more than that now, like a month ago at this point. I guess, or it was like 3 weeks ago. That song wasn't, or that wasn't an actual song on the album. Then there was Love Again, which is another was a song off the album. I'm assuming this is a song on the album, but I also don't know because it's only a minute 29. So is it The Kids Are Growing Up Part 1 and then maybe Part 2 is the rest of the song? I don't know what the hell's going on. I really don't know what the hell's going on with LAROI. Like, I don't understand what they're doing. But I guess we'll see once the project finally gets here. But we're checking this video out. Obviously, you guys know I did not post last week. There is good reason. I've been working on this music video for myself. I have a song called Wild West that's going to be coming out fairly soon. I'm hoping by the middle of next month, if not towards the end. I'm not 100% sure. Like, we're kind of slow boating this here. Both me and my, the person who's helping me is my roommate and my good friend Jason. He's directing it and he's going to be editing it too. But both of us work full-time jobs. So it's like, you know, I do these videos, I do all this, whatever. I still have a full-time job on top of that. He has a full-time job on top of that. So it's like, we're kind of like, we're slow boating it. We're trying to get it done when we can, but I don't really have like a set time or date for that yet. The song is done. The song is ready to come out. But now I'm waiting for the music video. I want to kind of drop the music video and song same day type thing, how a lot of people do. So that's why I haven't been. And if it's another weekend coming up that I don't hit, it might be because of that. I have like one big shoot left in that for that, and it's going to be a pretty important one for the video itself. So, and I got some other stuff coming up like throughout the next couple weeks. So like, you know, I'm going to try my best, right? Like, I've told you guys this at the beginning of the year. Like, I love doing videos. Y'all know this. Like, this is like one of my favorite things in the world is making videos. But some weeks it's just not going to be there. And that's just unfortunately how it's going to be. Just because of life, man. Life gets in the way. Life gets in the way of things. So, but yeah, let's check out this song though. Let's not talk about life anymore. Let's just talk about LAROI. And also I do want to apologize for the videos 2 weeks ago. Because again, I didn't post last week. Videos 2 weeks ago, the audio was really bad. It was like from the videos was pretty bad. So I had to edit it a weird way. But because basically what happened was I changed over some settings on my OBS that I used to record my screen. And when I did that, I made the volume way too high, so it was just peaking. And when it peaks out, it sounds all goofy and it sounds bad. So it sounds all distorted. So the audio was bad there. So I apologize for that. I fixed it. So hopefully there's no more issues there. I don't even know if you guys noticed because I tried to fix it in post. But anyway, let's get right into this. Okay.
You're the boss now, kid.
Growing up, I used to want to be my Uncle Wayne, until I saw his body laying in the grave. Rest in peace. Growing up, I used to want a Jeep Wrangler, until I got to drive a Range. Growing up, I used to have a lot of friends, until I saw the money change them. Growing up, I used to want a lot of hoes, until I met Ben Franklin. I'm writing this from a place that you ain't heard about. You can only come in through the word of mouth. That's real. Growing up, I used to tell mama I'll work it out. I worked it out, but now still somehow shit ain't working out. Growing up, I watched my favorite rappers interviews. I ain't believe them when they said it ain't all what it seems. But now I'm here and realize they was telling truth. Cause you sacrifice yourself for everybody's needs by any means. I'm married to the game for this diamond ring, and I spend more time with her than anybody else it seems. Courtside with my bitch, we can't see the nosebleeds. After party, Boosie bellows, hoes make they nose bleed. Always stressing about my brother, I know this shit hard on him. Always stressing about my mama, but I know that God got him. I'm stressing out more now than what I did at rock bottom, and I'm blowing more clouds, hoping that'll help stop it. It's all smoke and mirrors with these bitches. It's all smoke and mirrors with them all.
This video is crispy though.
Promised the world and delivered me an atlas, but I guess that's how it goes.
Okay. Guess It's Love? Do we know what Guess It's Love is? Oh man, but yo, it just seems weird. Like, I mean, the song was only 2 minutes and 7 seconds. Now it's like, I don't know. Again, it's one of those things where I'm not. This is a song that comes out, but it doesn't. Like, it ended a weird way, right? Like, I don't know. Is it supposed to? Is there supposed to be a part 2 that's going to be connected maybe when the album comes out? Like, I don't know. Bro, it's so hard because I don't understand what he's doing. Like, I don't get it. It's just not adding up to me. But I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see what happens. Apparently, he's going on tour again, starting in March. Unfortunately, he's not coming to Atlanta, which is really sad because I really enjoyed the first show he had here. You know, obviously you guys see I'm wearing the Detroit shirt today. You know, I was born in Detroit, but I live in Atlanta. Y'all, I mean, most of y'all know that. Or people have, I've had people come up to me here, and I appreciate that. But yeah, the show in Atlanta was sick. But apparently he's not. I think this is like a college thing, because I noticed on the tour dates and the tour like locations, the ones closest to me is Knoxville, which is like 4 hours away, and Tallahassee, which is also 4 hours away, which are both. So Knoxville is where the University of Tennessee is, and Tallahassee is where Florida State is. So like it's like I don't know if he's just purposefully doing like a college tour or hitting like college towns and shit. I'm not really sure, but not hitting Atlanta. So unfortunately, I don't think I'll be going to a show on this tour. 4 hours is just a bit far. You know, especially an artist that I just saw within the last year. Like, y'all know I love LAROI. LAROI is one of my favorite artists right now. But 4 hours is a lot, man. Especially when I don't, like, no one that I'm close to really listens to LAROI like I do. Or, like, really cares that much. So it's like, if I had someone, like, if I had a close friend, right, that we both, like, fucked with LAROI heavy, I wouldn't mind driving down to Knoxville, or up to Knoxville, I should say. Oh, over to Knoxville? Yeah, I guess it's kind of over. But anyway, or down to Tallahassee. Like, I wouldn't mind if I was, like, with a homie. We're just chilling. Maybe we get, like, a hotel room or something for the night. Whatever it is. But, like, I'm not doing that shit all by myself. And I don't think anyone would want to do that at that point. So, I think I'm just going to skip this tour, honestly. But someone said, I don't know I think it was on Twitter or something like that. They were like, can you drop the album before the tour? And I think the tour starts in, like, April, I want to say, and he said he said sure. I don't know if that was a real tweet. I just saw that somewhere. So maybe that means it's gonna drop in before April, before that tour. But also my assumption, because he is only going on a US tour, a small US tour. So my guess is he's gonna drop the album, go on this tiny little tour, wait until maybe towards the end of the year or maybe early next year, and then go on another like big worldwide tour. Because he is only going to the U.S. Like, no Canada, no Australia, where he's fucking from, and no, like, Europe stuff. And he's not hitting, like, a lot of the major cities. Let me pull up the tour. Because, like, some of these cities don't really make sense. Oh, my neck itches. Ah! And if you don't follow me on Twitter, I would say you guys can follow me on Twitter, and I appreciate that, but, gotta be honest, I don't be posting on Twitter that much, man. It's kind of hard to post on. Like, I post updates and shit on Twitter, but for the most part, man, Twitter ain't it. Twitter is not it. Where is this? Okay, here it is. I guess it's pretty long. So the tour is actually starting in March. Here's the tour flyer for any of you guys. I'm gonna pop it up on the screen for any of you guys that didn't see. But yeah, like Syracuse, New York, Kensington, Rhode Island. These are all cities that probably maybe don't get shows very often. I don't know. I'm trying to see the Ypsilanti, Michigan. So that's where Eastern Michigan University is. Like, these are all, a lot of these are college towns. Boise, Idaho, Springfield, Missouri, Champaign, Illinois. Champaign, Illinois is where University of Illinois is, I'm pretty sure. Obviously, Syracuse is where Syracuse is. Charlottesville, Lexington is where the University of Kentucky is. Columbus is where Ohio State is. State College, Pennsylvania, that's where Penn State is. So yeah, he's going on a college tour. I don't need to debate this with myself anymore. Like, this is just colleges, man. This is college towns. And again, maybe it's for a specific reason to go to college towns, because you know that you have a younger fan base, and your fan base is probably a lot of them are in college. But I mean, it seems weird not hitting like the major cities, you know. I've noticed, like, especially since living in Atlanta, like, a lot of people hit Atlanta on their tours, no matter where they go. Like, they hit Atlanta because it's like the biggest especially for like more rap music. Atlanta's the biggest scene for that. But I guess going on the little college train, it's fine, you know. Do what you got to do, but I hope he adds more dates. Maybe he'll go on another tour later this year or next year, because like I said, I had a lot of fun at the show. Usher pulled up. The video is up also on the channel if you guys haven't seen that. If you go onto my channel, you go onto the playlist section. I don't have very many playlists, but I have a playlist for all my album reactions. So if you ever want to go back and watch those, individual reactions are not placed into playlists because I just can't be asked to do all that. I was at first I was thinking, like, what if I did every artist has their own individual playlist? Like, yes, that would be cool. However, the playlist section would just be absolutely flooded with videos. So I was like, no, never mind. We're not doing that. But so I have a playlist for album reactions. So any album that I've reacted to in the last, I think I added up to 3 years. Any album that I've reacted to in 3-4 years probably is in that playlist. You can go watch any of them if it's easier to find that way. Then I have a playlist for Unheard Of, which I think I'm going to do an episode next week. And then I have a playlist for Next Up, which again I might do an episode either next week or the week after. And then should be the concerts playlist, which is where obviously the concert footage is. And the Kid LAROI concert is in there. So make sure to go watch that if you haven't seen that video already. It's a fun one. That one is a fun one. But anyway, if you guys did like, please leave a like. Please subscribe. Original video is in the description down below if you'd like to check that out for yourself. If you have any, I don't think you guys probably have the same information I do, but I mean, if he is dropping this album before his tour, I mean, it's coming up. It's at the end, starts at the end of March, so it's like, well, get on it. Yeah, thank y'all, love y'all, and until next time, it's your boy, King Boys Productions. Squaw.
My love's like a black hole sun, so bright when it burns, so dark when it's done. So hard to relate to one when I find myself tripping off that blunt, tripping off this blunt. So I might be blunt if I do confront you. Don't run, no, don't run from the black hole sun.